Oh my god! Oh no! I read the next panel. Here we go. Chapter 1133. Nice things. Nice things sounds a bit alarming to me. Yamato's pilgrimage. Holden attacks. Drop your valuables. No way it's just been Holden this entire time. Surely not. Can't Yamato, like, absolutely annihilate him, though? Isn't this, like, the easiest W of all time? I still have no idea what's going on in Wano. Maybe they're gonna dig out Kaido from lava. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it. Oh no, it's a flashback. Okay. It's a goddamn flashback, okay. 22 years ago. The scene in Okay. I am so locked in. I am so locked in. This is the It chilled me to my spine. That was an atrocity. The evacuation ship packed with innocent civilians suddenly exploded and went down in flames. To my dying day, I'll never forget the sounds of the screams that emerged from the fire. And Nico Robin did that? Not only that, but several other battleships were sunk. She's a demon in the body of an 8-year-old girl. Bro thinks she's a mirror. The government won't go into detail about the story. The truth is so shocking and so brutal that it will traumatize children. I hate these guys. I hate these guys. The story is so traumatizing that it will actually traumatize grown men. That's what's gonna happen. Right? Robin is so evil. Like, why would she do that? Why would she explode entire battleships? Why would she do that? She's so evil. My god. Okay. If you see or don't approach, just tell the authorities. What? There's a criminal on this island? I met her. She had the eyes of a killer. I hate all of these people. She's got the brain of a veteran scholar, but no human emotions to go along with it. You know why she doesn't have human emotions? Because of you! Look at that bounty. Grab your guns and let's hunt her down. Don't be fooled by appearances. Your mercy is wasted on her. I hate all of these people. She uses freakish sorcery. Catch her as quickly as you can. I can't sleep at night knowing she's out there. I wish she'd just die already. I hate all of this. Why can't the Navy hurry up and finish her off? She's a menace to the world. Live, Robin. Please don't tell me it's what I think it is. Please tell me it's not implying. Please tell me it's not implying that she is standing there because I think it was always implied that, you know, she was not really wanting to live, and that's why say you want to live, but seeing it. She kept living, though. She did. She did. She did. Okay. If this, but I'm just gonna say it right now. If this isn't leading to what I think it's leading, I'm dropping One Piece. This is where we draw a line in the sand right here. Okay. Listen carefully, Robin. You're all alone right now, but someday, without a doubt, you will meet friends. But Saul, I'm so scared. Everyone scares me. When it's unbearable, remember what I taught you. I just laugh like this. So Okura, yeah. He's looking for Okura on the map. Robin didn't want to live. Spoilers for Annie's lobby. True. I hear she travels from town to town, killing and robbing people. If we don't see both of them doing the deadest she, I will... Okay. She lowers their defenses with her childish looks, then slits their throats in the night. Ew, it's insane. I wish he'd just die. Stupid rat deserves to be dead in a ditch somewhere. Just go away forever. And she just laughs, dead as she. Oh my god. Okay, present day. Okay, so now this is like Oda. Do you remember how miserable she was? Do you remember now? Do you remember? Do you remember? Please, please, because we still don't know what's going on with Saul. He fell and he can't get up. I swear to God. Okay, present day, Elbaph, New World. A port on top of the tree? Are we on the sea or clouds? Ready to dock. This is the port on the western village. It's sea clouds. Welcome back, captains. You took so long, we got worried. I am still so surprised. I am so surprised that they actually all met up. I was completely wrong about Luffy running off and us going on like a whole nother adventure because we now have like 3 separate factions running everywhere. No, I think they're all gonna meet up. So this sort of raises the question of, was our theory about Vivi showing up completely wrong? I think it might have been. You raise a very good point. The pacing for some of these initial events does seem to be very, very fast. Like, a lot of this stuff in between that I think we normally expect to see has been truncated. It's not like there are less events, but it's just, you know, the X. The X is still why I believe that there is something there. Like, I think the Vivi message is still the one smoking gun that makes me want to believe that no, that there is something happening here. Maybe. Let's see. Why, it simply beggars the mind. Everything is on a different scale. What a grand sight. Wow. And they're here too. Hey guys, look at this, isn't it wild? It's a Svar, a mist ship that uses buoyancy of island clouds to sail. I gotta Google what a Svar is. I think I know this word. No, I don't know this word. By the way, I already see you talking about it in the chat. You have no idea how happy I am that Robin is once again basically becoming the mother role here. Robin is just like, that's it, Bonnie is my kid now. Chopper, my son. And Bonnie, my daughter. That's it. I'm gonna be the mom. It's so wholesome. It's so wholesome. And I think it fits like so well with her character too. To go from like the devil of the earth, hated by everyone, and losing her mom just because they wanted the truth, to becoming the hope and light in someone else's life is beautiful. Is absolutely beautiful. I think there is a decent chance that Bonnie might become the apprentice of like, in the same way that Shanks and Buggy were like apprentices on Roger's ship. I think there's a decent chance of that happening. It's so wholesome though. And by the way, like another whole duality here is Bonnie in many ways is Robin, right? Robin was the devil of the earth because she knew like a bunch about Ohura, she knew about erasing the island, she knew a bunch of the like scholarly stuff, yada yada. Bonnie is important because she's like a royal, you know? So it's a whole nother parallel of Robin being like, no, I'm protecting this little one. No shot is she going to be corrupted by the cruelty of the world. It's not happening. Absolutely not. She's mine now. It's so wholesome. Okay. It's amazing! How is this place so amazing? The climate of Elbaph is simply perfect. Island clouds, sea clouds, bubbles, rainbows hovering. It can support all of these things. Straw Hat, Usuland and his friends. I'm glad to see you here in Elbaph. I'm gonna have to get used to Usa being Usuland again. Chopper, the same age as Luffy, is crazy. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Chopper is a little man. A little dude. That's it. I knew you changed your hair, Robin. It would be so funny if Luffy didn't recognize her. I see you've been getting into the Elbaph swing of things too. Good to see you again, Hyruden. So he even remembers his allies. I've heard tell of all of your exploits. You're an Emperor of the Sea now. That's the fleet captain we all look up to. I'll give you full introductions later, but for now, the 4 of us are the new giant pirates at your service. 5. Nice to meet you. I said I didn't need you to follow me. I like the dude just chained up in the background. He's so cursed. He's so cursed. Most surprising thing of the chapter, Luffy remembers the name. It's very, very funny. Luffy, number 1, recognizes Robin. Number 2, remembers Hyruden. Number 3, did not get lost. There's so many things here that I'm like, you know what, Luffy? Respect. You made it here in one piece. You didn't get into weird shenanigans. Now I am. And by the way, we have not talked about this nearly enough. The deal Luffy made with Loki. That is not something that Oda normally does. The deal he made with Loki is so sus that I still have no idea what to even think about it. I've got no clue what the like underlying meaning of all of that is. Because Luffy isn't normally sus. But now he's kind of sus. Okay. The news about how you beat Big Mom over in Wano made waves over here, and we never pay attention to the outside. Big Mom? I was friends with Linlin a long time ago, but she did something unforgivable to Elbaph. She just got a small snack. A little snack. Just a little bit of a snack. You can catch up after a toast, Hyrudin. First, let us eat and drink. We've got a whole mountain of food sized for us. Come into the pub. It's very weird seeing such a big party before we even get into any kind of trouble. This, to me, is, like, even smoother than, like, Zoe, for example. How long is the dude gonna be crucified for? Okay. This arc is so smooth. I think Elbaph's ending is going to be brutal. I am kind of alarmed by how quickly we're moving along and how chill all of this is. This is just like, we've arrived. Everyone here is basic. Like, yeah, we got into a few troubles with the weird sun god thingy. You know, sure, there were a few things along the way, but it's so... Everyone here is a buddy. Everyone here knows us. Luffy's being praised. We have food and drink. It's kind of sus. He's very, very sus. And by the way, something we didn't talk about last time, I've seen a lot of people raise the possibility of Shanks using these sorts of, like, Elbaph ways of maneuvering as potentially exploring how he moves around the world so quickly. Like the Sunstones. He could be drawing rainbows. Maybe. Okay. Food, I'm starving. Yeah, I've been so amped up that I'm running on empty. Who is calling to him? Hey, Luffy. Who is supposed to be calling on Luffy here? I've got no idea. Hey, Luffy, what is that? Robin? Why is the panel like? I thought it might have been Robin, but why is the thing so far away from her head? It's kind of weird. If it's Robin, then it makes sense. I should just keep reading because the next panel explains that it's Robin. Southwest of the Western Village. Thank you. I can go on my own. Not gonna happen. I want to see this. Yeah, so do I. I'm just seeing the sights. Me too. So she wants to go and look around. Okay. I already looked down. Freaking Robin and Bonnie are so wholesome. I glanced down and I just noticed. It's so cute. Okay. Dr. SAUL wanted to show you the library, Robin. So we're going to, we're taking you back to the school below it. Thank you for guiding us here, Gerd. It's my pleasure. It's a long trip. I can't get over how tiny they are. Listen, Robin. The thing about being a captain is you have to pay your respects to everyone who's helped out your crew. What? Where did you learn that? Is the honorable thing to do, duh. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm so happy. I am so happy right now. I am so happy. This is what I've been waiting for so many years. W captain, yeah. Like, Luffy is just like, nah, I'm gonna go meet him. I gotta go meet him. Bonnie looks like a young Nami. She does a little bit, yeah. A little bit. I wonder if there's going to be, like, if they're going to expand on this dynamic with Bonnie and Robin. I hope they do. Oh, that's a good point. We can wait on the toast, bring SAUL back with you. If SAUL is not in perfect condition, in perfect health, my relationship with One Piece will be done. Ace did a similar thing with Shanks. He did. He did. There was like the scene in the weird cave, right? Where Ace went to meet Shanks. He did. I remember that. In the meantime, I'll prepare the special moose for you. Take your time, folks. Prediction. 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 I think Loki is going to crash their meal. I think they're going to hold a party and everything will be going on so smoothly. And I think that's when we might see Loki again. And I think there might be like a weird situation where Luffy is like, oh, there you are. And everyone else is like, what? And then things might go bad. Who freed Loki? I don't know, probably Luffy. Okay, let's see what happens. Warriors have to study hard too. Dr. SAUL mostly teaches classes on history and various books. That's the Warriors Spring. And right by it, the Owl Library. Okay, I just want to look around. Hold on. This is so cool. That's so cool. Spring, it looks like a beach. It does. And it's beautiful. Yes, it's a sandy beach caused by a part of the tree becoming fossilized and eroded. It doesn't have tides, but the waterfalls from the spring cause waves to lap on the shore. It's an ocean. Okay, let's go find him, then we can take Saul back to the pub. Luffy is a goddamn menace. This is Robin's moment. Luffy is a goddamn menace. My heart is racing. Okay, okay. This is where things get serious. And just in case, I already have a thing prepped, right? Again, I have a meme board now. Now, I have this prepped, just in case Oda messes up.
Don't ever cook again.
I have this prepped. I'm ready to go at any moment. Let's see. It's Dr. Saul. He's fallen and he won't get up. Are you kidding me? We just got here. We're okay. No, we're good. We are. They're clouding on it. This is Oda doing a fourth wall break. Oda, I hate you, but I love you, man. We're coming for a reunion 22 years in the making, and this happens now? I'm a doctor, I'll handle this. Where's the patient? This is your time to shine, Chopper. We're all counting on you. We're good. We are so good. He's over there. He's just fallen over and... Oh, you fool. Don't say that. The poor guy's sick. It'll be fine. Let me go on my own. You all stay here. But are you sure, Robin? Robin? I got all nervous for nothing. Is he... How could he know? He's doing the same thing that when they met. Right? He knew she was coming. 100% that's what it is. And she's just smiling. How's that? Did I shock you? What a shocker. You're not a kid anymore. Sorry, I wasn't sure how I should greet you. And you still have that silly laugh. Man, this hit me way harder than I thought it would. Is this like a direct mirror too? Are they doing like the same paneling and everything? Because obviously I haven't read this part of the manga. I probably have glanced over it, but I don't know the actual chapters. Is it like directly the same? Because it looks to be framed in a very, very similar manner. Man. Yeah, this hits me hard. Just how simple the paneling is too. Just you're not a kid anymore, and they're just like, oh, I didn't know how to greet you. I do kind of hate Oda for doing this though. He made me so scared. He made me so scared. But I'm so happy now. This is what I mean by these simple moments always being the most powerful. I don't care for a long drawn-out monologue or a speech or something. This is so simple and like slightly awkward, and it's so perfect. It's so perfect. The fact that he is like, wow, I'm gonna do the same thing, and she's not scared, and he's like, oh, you're not a kid anymore. I just wasn't sure how to meet you. And the freaking inversion of her smile too. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yep, I still don't know how to laugh. Now, let me get a good peek at you. SAUL, former Navy HQ. Wait, he has a peg leg. Hold up. That's a big deal. That's a very piratey thing. Oda doesn't use very piratey things lightly. Saul D. Goodman? I think he's gonna be very important. How many characters we know in the series with a peg leg? I don't think there are many. One Piece. Is there like a single one? Outside of Aokiji, I guess? I don't even know. Yes, Zeph is one. Yeah, Zeph is one. He's got all the Ohara books about the Void Century. But I think he's going to be even more important than just the Void Century stuff. I think he will actually be instrumental in shaping the rest of the pirate narrative. Okay, I just want to read this. Okay, enough theorizing. This is where I'm going to take my victory lap. Look how lovely you are now. You remind me of Olivia. Just like her. Huh? Like my mother? We cannot give up on the future of the world. You will understand someday. You got her gentle eyes, Robin. Anyway, did you hear Vegapunk's message? I was there on the island, but I couldn't really make it out. I had to learn about it from the paper. Well, when he said, history is told by the winners, Those words came from Ohara. If they were left to be buried in history, they would have vanished without being heard. The scholars of Ohara sent out their voices. And Vegapunk's a scientist. He doesn't speak of good and evil. But he gave his life to pass those voices on. It's a huge step forward, made possible by Ohara's and Vegapunk's sacrifices. I'm sure it means big changes for the future. Yes. Your sacrifice too. Does it hurt? I am still very mixed on whether or not he's supposed to be man marked by flames. Now I'm kind of leaning towards maybe. It still doesn't make sense in my mind that he'd be creating whirlpools though. I can't believe I'm reading this. I'm not gonna lie. Like every single time I glance over it, it's just, oh my god. But you can't believe I made it out, huh? The next thing I knew, I was drowning in the sea. I guess the flames of the island melted the ice and dropped me in. I didn't find out you were still alive until a bit later. And the things they were saying about you, oh, it made me so mad. Same, Saul. Same. Bro went 0 to 100 real fast. The things they were saying about you. Oh my god. There's no reason to him sailing. I think so too. That is the only thing in my brain that doesn't really make sense. Like everything else lines up with Saul perfectly, but I just don't think it makes sense for him to be sailing around. I am still thinking that it might be Dragon. Because of the manga ship mostly, because it's completely black. Okay. It made me so mad. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see this. Let's see this. I don't want to talk about the bad things. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this. I hate this. I just wanna be like Appa. Look at Appa. He just said, I'm out. I'm sleeping now. Look at him. Instead, Saul, I want to hear the nice things about how I survived. No kidding, a tiny child like you, on the run from the entire world. I need a break. I need a break. I gotta pace myself. Why the hell is this so goddamn sad? Bless you for being alive, Robin. It's a happy sad. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this is, but I'm so sad right now. Oh my god. 22 whole years. Bless you for surviving. Oh, bless you for coming to me. Oh my god. Oh no. I read the next panel. Why do I have to live anyway? Mother, Professor Saul. This is chapter of the year. This is chapter of the year. It's not even close to. I said that a couple of chapters ago. This is it. Oda doesn't usually do it that explicitly. This is wild. I just gotta think for a second. I think this, for me personally, this series of panels right here, this little corner, bless you for being alive 22 whole years, bless you for surviving, bless you for coming to me, and then it's just, I want to die, I just wanna die. Oh my god. I think that, for me personally, is the single most powerful moment in this entire story, bar none. I thought Kuma was that. Then I thought Luffy would be that. I think this is it. Luffy and Ace, thank you for loving me. I thought that would be like the most visceral moment imaginable. Because it is that stark juxtaposition that always hits like the most. The fact that he is dead and he's crying in tears of joy and just saying thank you for loving me. This is insane. Because what I mean by Oda doesn't do this explicitly, I just want to die is kind of miserable. Like I'm kind of worried about saying that on YouTube, you know? I am straight up kind of shook about saying that on YouTube. When you saw, like, Nami's flash, because Nami's underlying implication, I think, was exactly the same. Like, when she takes the knife and just starts stabbing her arm, I think the meaning there is basically the same, you know? But this, and I can imagine this in the anime too, where it's just screaming, bless you for being alive, thank you for surviving, thank you for coming to me. And then immediately it's like, she was this close. She was standing on that hill, but she made it. And Luffy, what? Man. I think the Luffy and Shanks reunion won't hit like this. I don't think it will. I think Luffy and Shanks will be a moment of catharsis. I don't think it's going to be such a raw moment like this. I don't think so. I hate this. I hate this. Yeah, this one, that's it. I'm just thinking, is this the same as Return to Sabaody in terms of catharsis? I think it is. I think we have a new personal best for One Piece actually just ripping my heart apart. Straight up. I'm still a monster, you know? This is still a story, but this is raw. This is very, very, very raw. Oh my god. I just can't get over the fact of how... This is what I always mean by stories juxtaposing feelings. And it's that whiplash that hits you. We go from this awkward meeting of basically, you know, like, it's been so long. It's like, I don't know, like a grandpa you don't meet often. And he thinks it's kind of awkward. Like, we don't know how to meet, right? Like, you've grown up, you've changed. I still think I'm the same. And I'm going to treat you as a kid. But I don't know how to treat you. You're a grown person now, right? And he's like, oh, this is so awkward. It's so awkward. And then he's like, I want to take a look at you. And then he's like, oh, you look just like your mother. You've done so much. You've done great things. And then, it's like once you're past that initial awkward phase, everything comes crashing down. You're like, oh my god, you made it. You poor little thing. You ran from the entire world. 22 years. Thank you so much for just being alive. Oh my god. It's insane how human this feels. Because this is how your freaking brain works. This is why our little dumb monkey brains are wired wrong. You can talk, you can talk, you can talk, and suddenly everything comes crashing down. And that little joyous reunion implodes in spectacular fashion. I don't want to talk about the bad things. Oh my god. And also Robin crying, by the way. That's not something that happens often. Even for jokes, you don't see Robin crying. Like, you see a lot of jokes where suddenly, like Nami or something is like, something cute happens, and Nami is like, oh my god, you know? You don't see Robin crying. You don't really. Not even for gags, not really for memes. Usually she's just standing in the back and smiling. And this is her going from a smile to... Oh my god. This frickin' thing just slid in there. Of why do I have to live anyway? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. In the scans, Robin's line after that was, aren't you going to praise me for being alive? I am very sad right now. I am very, very sad. Very sad. I did not need this on a Sunday afternoon. or evening. And of course, the freaking Giga Chad, Zoro and Jinbei just stand there. It's like, hell yeah. Luffy is just like, yep. Yep, there it is. There it is. And meanwhile, Zoro and Jinbei are probably just standing there like, yeah. That's good. Yeah, I want to look at the paneling. What is up with Oda doing these freaking cursed Christmas chapters? Why does he keep doing this? This is the second year in a row. What is wrong with him? Like, come on. One Piece manga. Last year, it was either Bonnie, I want to wish her a very happy birthday or something like that. Or one of those. It was in the Kuma flashback, yeah. 392. Oh, yeah, it's identical. It's identical. Yeah, it's literally 1 for 1. Oh, it's not quite what. It's not quite 1 for 1 because in the previous one there's like a split in the paneling, but it's the same thing. I am so sad. I am very curious to see if Oda has ever been this explicit. Because just in terms of fresh memory, I can't imagine there being a moment like again that is so ludicrously expressive that is just I want to die. That seems... Can't imagine the next chapter. I think the next chapter will be a bit more low-key. If SAUL doesn't survive this, I will like, you know what? With Pell, should be dead. With SAUL, if SAUL dies, I'm gonna have to have a word with Oda. I'm gonna have to have a long word with Oda. I'm really thinking about the fact of whether or not this hits me harder than Return to Sabaody. Because Return to Sabaody, I am weird, right? I made like a whole video about it. I am very weird about reunions. And this is a reunion. When I see a reunion between friends like this, I think it's because I am extremely nostalgic IRL. And I'm always sad about these bonds being severed. So when I see a reunion, it makes me wish I reunited with a few people that I would like want to talk to again. Right, stuff like that, and that's why Return to Sabaody hits so hard for me personally. But this right here, not only is it a reunion, it is a reunion that is literally like it was this close to not happening because Robin literally didn't want to even make it, and that is so horrifying to me. That she was so alone in the world. It's wild. Just before Luffy tells her what she really wants. I do think there was something like... I don't remember the exact phrasing, but you might be right. Let me see if I can dig up the Enies lobby panels. Because I do think just before she says that I want to live, there is also that whiplash there. Very sad. It's very sad. For me personally, this is my chapter of the year. It's not even close. Yeah, the fact that like I think there are many characters in One Piece who you could say have thought about, you know, many times, right? Like with Nami is the same thing. Like I said, there are many characters, many characters. A lot of the stories to do with Boa, for example, they were also horrifying. Like a lot of stuff around Boa's story, it was never even explained. It was left completely ambiguous, implying that it was something unspeakable. It was real bad, you know? But to hear it, like, so explicitly here, wild. I think, like, you could probably make a case. Like, I don't think there is, like, zero credence to saying that Saul's survival undermines Robin's story. I think you could build a case for that, but I just disagree with it. I think you could make a case for it. I just don't agree with it. But this is everything I wanted from their reunion, and more. Once again, Oda has exceeded my expectations with what I wanted. The way it pulls all of that together, and then it still freaking drives that dagger. And the thing is, like, this is completely happy. Like, there is not a single bad emotion in this. But they are all, like... Oh, I can't even put it into words, but I think the fact that you have that one small flashback is illustrative of just how well these characters are constructed. Because this is a human moment where you think about the fact that I made it. But saying I made it implies that there was a very bad road. You made it here. It's not just I am here. You made it here. And to think that we know what happened. We know that Luffy saved her. 398. Okay, let me look at that. 398. Oh yeah, it is. If I'm going to die someday anyway, I want to die here. Okay, yeah. But I still don't think it's like as explicit, you know? Because I think like that is more so passive. Like I am going to die and it's gonna be here. There it's kind of like, you know. Yeah, this is my favorite chapter. That's it. Cinema. I do think something will go terribly wrong, but I think SAUL is safe. I'm just gonna put it out there. I think so. By the way,
Can we get much higher?
we cannot. We absolutely cannot get much higher. We absolutely cannot. This is it. This is the One Piece. Chapter review, perfect. I think SAUL is perfectly safe. I don't think SAUL will die. I don't think SAUL... Like, he might get injured, but I think he's perfectly safe. Number one, because he has a peg leg. Number two, because his characterization has already changed. I think SAUL is 1,000,000% safe. Like, I don't see a single thing to worry about SAUL. However, I already see you talking in the chat. I do think we might potentially lose someone of the giant crew that is very important to us. I'm very curious, by the way, to see how Robin changes again. Because, I feel like Robin has had, like, 3 great eras. The first era of Robin was... She was Robin, she was with us, but she was standoffish, she was quiet, and she was, you know, Robin. After Enies Lobby, and after she truly finds a reason and a purpose to live, that's when we get the, you know, morbid jokes, the slightly awkward but very goofy Robin, everything else, right? And now that we've been through all of that, I'm curious to see how her behavior changes now that she is reconnected back with her roots and sort of come to terms with everything that happened and met the man who, like, again, by and large saved her. We're getting Mama Robin? I do think you might actually be right about that, because I do think, like, her entire protecting Chopper thing, and by the way, this is characterized so perfectly in the freaking Long Ring Longland filler. The anime filler says, yup, Robin is his mom. We've confirmed it. It's just 1,000,000%. They, like, literally walk hand in hand to get snacks. It's insane. But then, obviously, she betrays them. Well, betrays them in Water 7, right? I would be totally cool with Bonnie genuinely becoming, like, our apprentice, and she just sails along with Robin, and probably Kuma too. It's kind of odd, and this is, by the way, what I mean, that we have so many things going on. What's going on with Kuma? What's going on with him? I'm still worried about my main man, Kuma. Worst part is she leaves them all while walking around with Chopper. Yep. There is that scene with Sanji and Chopper. Yeah. Straw Hats knew about SAUL. Do they know all the flashback? I presume she... Like, there is that cut in time, right? Whereas there's, like, that awkward speech bubble. I think there's supposed to be... Maybe she doesn't tell them everything, but she probably tells them enough to say that, like, this is the man who was important to me. I was there, and there's this dude, and he's really important to me. I want to go meet him. And then Luffy is obviously like, if he's important to you, he's important to me. Take me to him. I want to meet him. I have seen Oda's drawing, yeah, of Ginny, Bonnie, and Kuma. I have seen it. It's very, very wholesome. I don't know why Oda didn't kill him, because it's like he's dead. Even Chopper can't cure him. I have a very, very big conspiracy theory. Very, very big conspiracy theory. My conspiracy theory is, you know how I talked about this in the Egghead video, so if you've seen my main channel video, you already know this. I have a conspiracy theory that the way the Iron Giant was attacking Marie Joie might have the same exact connection as Kuma flying toward Egghead. I think the Iron Giant was actually pursuing the Gum Gum fruit. So I think there might be a way to reawaken Kuma in the same way that the Iron Giant was reawoken by the Drums of Liberation. Maybe. Maybe. I think there is something to do. Like, I don't think Kuma is 1,000,000% dead. I don't. Otherwise, it's kind of messed up that we're carrying around a dead body. You know? God Usopp versus the fake God Loki. That would go hard. I can see it with Kuma's heart system explained by Vegapunk. I think there will be a way to save him. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be like a... Like he's going to actually become like a full-blown cyborg again. Or he's just going to live out his days with Bonnie or something like that. But I do think he'll make it somehow. I do. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now. This is my favorite chapter. And it's not even close to. It's everything I expected and more. And One Piece has once again gotten this close to breaking me completely. The fact that I have to read the chapter and pace myself, I think speaks for itself. I am very sad right now, but also very happy. Oh, to cook the finest of meals. What's going on next week? Next week there's a break. And then there's probably a chapter after that. Yes. So the next chapter is indeed confirmed for December 22nd. So we will be here. Until then, you can, by the way, go to Koroto's Mystery Shack, fourth wall shop. It's in the description, and you can get yourself a Long Ring Longland poster. I forgot to mention this. It's still there. You can get one, hang it up on your wall, and embrace the Long Ring Longland conspiracies right there. I want to believe. It's right there. You can get just a poster too. Anyway, I'm gonna go lie down real quick. And then I'll probably get back to work. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a real pleasure. It's been a real pleasure. And then we'll be back in a couple of weeks, probably to talk about the Jump Festa stuff and the new chapter, which will hopefully not involve me almost dying. All right, have a good one, and I'll see you back soon, TM. Bye bye.